bit. I didn't finish my story. I hate when they gave me these cheap ass straws. Like, just, what's the problem? What is the issue here? Ugh. If you're on this live, go to my other live and tell them to come over here. Because that live, it won't let me get back in it. So we just gonna forget that one. Hello. Back like we never left. Hey, Lydia. All right. Melissa said I'm boring as hell. Ooh, I'm sorry. Thank you. For once in my life, I'm boring. And I'm happy. Oh, shoot. I'm getting coffee everywhere. Right? Thank you. Bye. She tripping. Because listen, I, for once in my life, am so grateful that I am boring. Thank you, God. Please allow me to continue to secure the bag and be boring, because if this is what boring looks like, okay, baby, I will take that. Thank you. I'll make my money and slide right under all the bull. I'll just keep doing me, low key. Fine by me. Thank you. It's good to be boring sometimes. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm 30. I've got 9 children. I can't do nothing else but be boring. Oh my gosh. Hey, you back? I'm back. They mad because you're not giving the reactors content like this. True. Boring looks good on you. Thank you. Don't appreciate drama-free living. Yeah, well, because I'm not a puppet. Chrissy's funny. You're wonderful. Okay, we back. Boring is right up my alley, right? Me too. So anyway, those of you who were on my last live, I was right in the middle of telling y'all why I have anxiety for flying. But basically, it's solely because I was on a plane once when I was 10 or 11, and a part fell off of our plane while we were in the air, and we had to take an emergency landing. So anyway, that like scarred me. I didn't fly for years after that until I was an adult. And I believe my first time on a flight, where did I go? I think I went to North Carolina or something like that. But I'm always scared. I'm always anxious. I'm always nervous. Every time there's turbulence, I'm like, oh my God, why didn't I just drive? I'm driving, rent a car, I'm driving back. Fuck this shit. I don't know why I keep doing this to myself. I'm always like, I freak out. Cash, of course, fine. You know what I'm saying? He's been flying for years and he doesn't know anything else. So he's like, it's fine. I don't act freaked out around him though. I'll freak out in my own mind. But I'm like, oh, I hate it. But it's the only way, it's like the quickest way to get anywhere. It's probably why I haven't traveled as much as I probably should have and want to, because I'm so afraid of flying. But I do the shit, but I just don't like it. So anyway, that's why when I tell you guys I don't like to fly, that's why. I had an anxiety attack on a plane and have not been on one since. Oh my gosh. So to piggyback off of that, when I went to go get cash, what was it, last week? So I get on the plane, right? And they had us, first of all, I was running late. The airport was packed, and I'm guessing it was probably because of the day of the week that it was. I think it was a Monday, and it was packed. So I was like stressing out, thinking, okay, I probably missed my flight, right? Because I should have missed my flight because I started to get through security. I wasn't anticipating a lot of like traffic, and there was a lot of people there. So I was like, I know by the time I get through security, my plane's going to be gone. I get through security. I go to the gate, and actually, the plane was still there. So they're like, you got lucky, because there was another lady too. And she was like, yeah, you got lucky, because the plane was kind of delayed. And so I was like, oh, okay, And then I realized they have us walking outside to get on the plane. And I was like, why are we walking outside? Why are we walking, how you walk up the ramp, like the outside ramp. And I was like, why are we walking up I don't fly enough to be doing this. Like, I don't fly enough for this. So I'm like, why are we walking? So then, I'm already anxious. I'm running late. I'm stressed. I'm sweating like bullets because there's a lot of people in the airport. I didn't think I was going to make it. Then I found out I was going to make it. Then the plane's outside, parked outside, like inside a Walmart parking lot. And we walking up I'm like, what is this? What is this ghetto-ness? What are we doing? Why isn't it parked at the thing, at the airport? Like, what? So I get on, the plane is packed. And they're like, so our flight is delayed because of weather in Denver. And I'm looking at my app on my phone. I was like, it says it's like 80 degrees. What's going on? So anyway, long story short, I'm freaking out because I'm like, man, something's wrong with this plane. And they're not telling us. They lying to us. They trying to tell us it's some weather problems. Ain't no weather problems. What's wrong with the plane? What's wrong with the plane, sir? Why are you telling me that the weather is bad, and I'm looking at the app and there's clear weather? Okay, I'm talking to Cash's dad. I'm like, is the weather bad there? He's like, no, the weather. I'm like, it's a conspiracy. They lying to us and trying to cover up there's issues with the plane. I don't like to fly. In my mind, I'm not doing this out loud. I'm sitting there. But in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm looking around. They're playing games. They're like, the flight attendants are trying to keep everybody busy. And I'm just like, I can't do this. So meanwhile, they're like, okay, so we might be delayed another 45 minutes. So if you guys want to get off the plane, go stretch your legs, go back into the airport, you can. I'm like, bet. I get up, I go back into the airport, and I'm calling Bay. I'm like, Bay, I don't think I can do this. Like, what's going on? Like, the plane is delayed. They say it's weather. Ain't no weather. What's happening? I can't do this. Like, I gotta go get my baby, but I can't do this. And then I'm calling my mom, and my mom's like, well, let me find out what's going on with the weather out there. So she hangs up with me, looks, and she's like, well, it can't be the weather because the weather says it's fine. And then I'm freaking out. I'm sweating. I don't think I've sweated this profusely in a long time. I'm sweating so bad. And I'm like, oh my God. So I asked the lady at the gate, I was like, okay, so why is the plane delayed again? And then it was like, girl, if you don't go sit down. And she's like, yeah, we just had to refuel, and it was just a weather advisory and stuff like that. And so I was like, okay, I was like, are you gonna call when it's time to get on the plane? She's like, yeah. So I go to the bathroom, I put some water in my face to try to calm myself down. And then I get back on the plane, right? Get back on the plane. I'm talking to my mom. And I'm just like, you know what? She's like, well, if you don't feel like you want to, when you want to go, you just rebook another flight and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, okay. I'm sitting there. I'm talking to the girl next to me. And I'm just like, listen, I can't do this. I can't do this today. So I'm like, I got to go. So I got out the fucking plane. I go back to the gate. And I'm like, can you just put me on the next one? Because I can't. So they're like, are you okay? Like, is there a reason why you have to? I'm just like, I just can't. I just can't do this. I can't do this today, okay? Just put me on the one for tomorrow. I just can't do it. So anyway, long story short, that didn't work out. I had an anxiety issue, and I was just like, I can't do this. And I'm sweating profusely, and I just couldn't. I just was like, I can't do this. What are you talking about? So anyway, I go home, and then I catch the flight the next day. And the flight the next day was so smooth. I go in the airport. There's like hardly any traffic. Get through security like that. Get on the plane. You know what I'm saying? Actually, the plane wasn't even that packed. You know what I'm saying? I had the whole road to myself. Flight was smooth. I was like, see, this is how it's supposed to be. The day before, I was like, oh, I can't do this. I got to get off this fucking plane. Why are we outside in the middle of the airport parking lot? Why is the plane parked in the middle of the airport parking lot? Somebody make that make sense. Only plane out here, and we walking up. See, look, I just couldn't do it. There's like something ain't right with this situation. I can't do this. So anyway, and then the next day, I had an afternoon flight because the one before was like an evening flight. So I had an afternoon flight. So I got there like an hour early so that I could sit, collect my thoughts, have a drink, wrap my head around the fact that I got to catch this flight. And then it worked out better. Yeah, that was it. That was a trick. I had to have a drink to get on the plane. But, I made it. I got my baby and got back safely. So it worked out. But I was just like, oh, I can't. The reason y'all's coming is the hair for me, sis. Thank you. Chris, you got me over here in tears. I'm telling you, that anxiety be having you thinking the worst. Like, the worst. I was like, it's a fucking cover up. I'm telling y'all, I'm like, it is a cover up. Ain't nothing, literally. I was like, ain't nothing wrong with the weather in Denver. So what the hell's wrong with this plane? Okay? And why are you parked in the middle of the parking lot of the airport instead of at the gate? What's wrong with this plane? It don't go to the gate? It can't drive to the gate? What's wrong with the plane? Okay, but the plane was fine. I checked. That plane got to Denver safely that night. So it was great. It was just delayed. I guess because of weather. I don't know. But I was just like, I can't do it. I can't do it. So anyway, nah, you taking too long. It's suspect, right? Hello, Miss Muffin. Hello, beautiful. So glad to catch you live. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Chrissy said, right. I read that. Man, you did the right thing. Always go with your gut. Absolutely. No, it did. Don't go to the gate, right? I'm like, what the fuck? Got me walking like I'm getting on a private jet. Like, what? Why are we in the middle of nowhere? The airport's way over there. Shit. Have you ever talked with a therapist or taken meds for your anxiety? I refuse to take anxiety meds. I don't do uppers and downers, and I don't like that. I don't believe in it. A therapist, I could probably do, but meds I don't want to do, because then then I feel like you'll be dependent on it. I don't want to be chemically imbalanced. I just rather thug it out, like I've been doing. And then have the audacity to have all these dreams and aspirations to go to different places and fly overseas. I don't even know how I'll be able to do that, because my ass have to take a Benadryl and go to bed or something, because I wouldn't be able to be awake, I don't think, for a super long flight. I'm supposed to be on the phone scheduling stuff, but this story time is way more entertaining. Nancy, look, don't let me get you off track, okay? Here's another story time. Y'all ready for another one? I gotta go. I'm just sitting in the car like I have nothing to do today. I have tons of stuff to do. All right, so the other day, you guys know I was on the blow up slip and slide with the kids. By the way, that video will be up either today or tomorrow. Okay, so my ass gets on the slide. I'm having a great grand time, whatever. We're done for the night. It's dark. We literally stayed on it until it was pitch black dark. I'm like, we gotta go inside, guys. It's dark. We go inside, I'm walking from like the laundry room or something, and it's slippery. I didn't realize that the kids had ran through the hallway with wet feet. So I'm just walking, I'm trying to go get in the tub because it's time to clean up, get the jammies on, go to bed. I'm walking, minding my business, and boom, on the floor I go. Completely caught off guard. There was nothing to hold myself with. I just fall straight on my ass. Just boom. The funny thing about it is, Kinsley was like right next to me because she was leaving out of the laundry room too, because I was like, here, get your pajamas or whatever. And then so she goes this way, I go this way. I'm going through my little office space, and obviously I guess somebody had ran through there with wet feet, and I didn't see it because it was kind of dark. And I'm walking and I fall. As soon as I fall, it had to have been loud. Kissy's like, she doesn't check on me. She'll say, Mom, are you okay? She says, guys, Mom just fell. Everybody, Mom just fell. I mean, at least she went and got help. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, shit. Ow. 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 And then I pulled myself up. I was like, I'm getting too old for this shit. I'm getting too old for this shit. Falling and shit. And I'm like, who put water on the floor? Which one of you ran through here with wet feet? Damn it. Dang on, kids. So anyway, needless to say, my tailbone, I felt all of my weight on my tailbone. So now my tailbone hurts so bad. So it's like, it's painful to sit. I'm trying to sit at an angle right now. Ugh, Lord. Listen, I got a story for everything. The shit that happens to me is like, you can't make this shit up, okay? So whoever said I was boring, you a motherfucking lie. Because I'm telling you, I be laughing all the time because there's always something funny happening. Legit. If it's not with me or just something funny happening in a situation, it's one of the kids. Like, literally. Here's another story really quick. I'm about to get off of here. We just doing a whole story time live. Yes, was it yesterday? You know how you ever just sit and listen to your kids talk to each other? That is entertainment in itself. Like, you don't literally just don't say, just act like you're not listening. I'm in the kitchen, I'm cooking. Cadence and Kingston, right? They're talking to each other. Kingston says, Kingston's about to go to the store with Bae, right? Cadence is like, get me something. I told you guys, Bae and I have implemented like chores been implemented, but like he's paying them every week for completing their chores, and I'm monitoring, you know, making sure they're doing it and everything like that. He got them the little the green light debit card, and so they have their little debit cards now. You can't tell them nothing now. Now they think they like, it's on my card, Mom. It's on my card. I'm like, okay, you got money, okay. It just hits different than cash, because you know these kids are high tech nowadays. They don't want cash. They would prefer to have the card. So Kingston was like, you know, Cadence was like, get me something from the store. And then he's like, where's your money? And she's like, it's on my card. And he's like, all right, well, just give me your card. She's like, well, see, what we're not gonna do is that. So she's like, I'm not giving my card to anybody. She legit, she's 12 years old. He's 10 years old, about to be 11 years old. And that conversation, I was sitting there like, she said, no, what we're not going to do is that. I'm not giving anybody my card. He was like, well, then fine, you're not getting anything. And then he goes out the door. Oh my gosh. She said, well, what we're not going to do. I could not get over that. The things that these kids say when you just sit and listen. And I said, Cadence. She's like, what? Mom, I'm not giving him my card. I was like, I ain't even mad at you though, because I wouldn't either. I ain't giving nobody my card. Look, she learned from me. That's straight me right there. She said, what we're not going to do. That's what we're not going to do. Oh my God, these kids. Oh, never a dull moment in a Strong Fam household. That's the truth, okay? If it ain't me with my anxiety, if it's not the kids being hilarious or doing something to cause me to fall on my ass and be in pain still to this day. Oh, it's always something. It sounds just like me, doesn't it? Yeah. She definitely got that from me. Oh my goodness. Hilarious. Thank you, Kenya. Kaden said, get your own, right? Right? Cadence is definitely your twin. I love it. Yes. I'm about to put butterfly locks in her hair tonight. Which works out. Let me tell you how we're blessed, okay? I'm just chatting. I got to get out of here. Last story. So let me tell you how blessed we are. Cadence, about a week ago. I told her, I said, okay, decide on what hairstyle you want. I'm going with box braids if you leave it up to me, because sometimes she'll be like, Mom, I don't know. And I'll be like, okay, let me pick. So I said, I'm thinking box braids like we did last time. Maybe put a little streaks of some color, you know, whatever. And she's like, okay. And then a couple days later, she's like, Mom, I want butterfly locks. I was like, all right, we could do butterfly locks. Yeah, I think I could do that. Not I think, I know I can, because I'm just going to go get the crochet hair anyway and crochet it in. That's simple. And it'll last a while. So I said, okay, well, let me get to the hair store. And when I get to the hair store, I'll get all of the hair. So I had a hair company, same hair company that sent me this unit. So you'll see a review for this, and you'll see me do Cadence's hair too. They sent me, I thought they were going to send me a butterfly lock wig. They sent me butterfly lock crochet hair. So I get the package in the mail like the next day, and it's a whole bunch of butterfly locks with the accessories. And I go back and I'm thinking to myself, they mixed up my order. I checked our emails and I was like, oh no, this is right. This is right. I didn't know. I didn't see that. So I was like, well, Cadence, look, listen. Boom. There you go. I got butterfly locks because my baby said she want butterfly locks. And God said she gonna get her butterfly locks. So there she go. She gonna get her butterfly locks. Ah, my butt hurts so bad. I'm gonna have to give you one of those donuts to sit on until my tailbone heals. But so yeah, anyway, that's Cadence's next hairstyle. And that'll be up for you guys. I'm gonna try to start it tonight and then maybe finish it in the morning, because I gotta go shopping and stuff. I'm gonna wash her hair, condition it, and do all that. She's gonna look so cute with them all. Yes, she's growing up, you know, she's growing up. I can't do what I do with like the twins' hair and, you know, stuff like that. I'm gonna probably put box braids in Kaya's hair too. Kaya does not like getting her hair braided. She would prefer to just not have her hair braided. And I'm always like, let's put it in some box braids. And she's like, I'm like, come on. Kaya's like, she's not interested. Kaya's my girly girl tomboy. Like she can be girly girl. She still likes her girly girl things, but she's a tomboy at heart. Like she's into like sports and, you know, activities and stuff like that. She don't care about getting her hair done and stuff like that. So of course we still try to keep it done, but I'm just saying, she's like, I'd rather just rock a ponytail. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather just rock a ponytail, put it in some buns. I'm like, Kaya, we gotta braid it up so it stays for a while. So I'm gonna do something like that. I'm gonna do probably some rubber band braids on Kaya. And the twins' hair, their hair is holding up pretty good, but I think I'm gonna take it down and redo it, probably in the same style that they have now, because I like that style on the twins. Or put them in some crochets too. Y'all know I love the crochets for the kids. It's age appropriate, it's easy, and it lasts a while. So I love crochets. Anyway, let me get out of here. Love your story time. Thank you. I'm gonna do some more. Can you show us your length check and your hair from your big chop ages ago? I haven't seen it since it was a little reddish, little cute fro. Yes. I took a picture. This is probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. And I took a picture because we had talked about this in a live stream a while ago. And I said, I'm going to post a picture on Instagram. So I did. I took my hair down that night and I washed it. And it's probably like around right here. But I'm going to repost that picture because I have it in my camera roll. And it's probably about the same. And honestly, would have probably been a little longer than that if I didn't cut it, because I cut it like in December. I cut it back down because I wasn't ready to grow it out. So I cut it down again. Not all the way like it was before, but I had cut off like maybe an inch. So now I haven't cut it for a while, so it's just growing back out. It's buffering. Girl, you're looking gorgeous today. I'm just joining the live. I'm kind of late. It's okay, Rita. Thank you for joining. Hey, Chrissy, love you, boo. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you. What's up? Chrissy, I got to run, but all of you have a beautiful, blessed day. Please stay safe as well. Feel better ASAP. I'm going to add healing to my prayers for you. God bless you all. Thank you so much. All about love. Yeah, I'm about to get out of here also. and use a baby boppy pillow. I don't have those anymore. It's been so long since I had a little boppy pillow. I don't have any of my baby stuff from Onyx. I gave it all to the Salvation or to the Goodwill, and so I don't have any of that. I'll have to buy one. I ain't gonna buy one unless I need it for a baby. So I ordered me a little donut off of Amazon or something. Shit, because I thought it was gonna be better by now, but I feel like it's kind of getting worse. Won't he do it, right? She's gonna look cute, yeah. Okay, so it was a good one. Yeah, I got a lot of funny story times in here today. So yeah, you guys, let me go ahead and get out of here. I gotta making my way downtown, walking fast to the Sam's Club. So that's where I'm going. So be on the lookout on my cooking channel for a pantry restock video. We gonna restock this pantry for the kids for summertime. Summertime. So I'm gonna get them all kinds of different stuff, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna organize everything in the pantry, and get that all together. I'll probably I'm gonna buy me a deep freezer. I'm gonna buy us a deep freezer. I'm gonna buy a deep freezer, probably not today, because obviously I can't fit it in this car. I gotta take the other one. So I'm gonna have to, or I can order one. My mom was like, maybe you should just order it to the house. So maybe I could do that too. But we need a deep freezer because we buy a lot of groceries, and I just don't have, I want to stock up, and I don't have the space. So anyway, I'm gonna do it mostly for the pantry, and then I'm gonna do some organization because I feel like y'all like the little organization. Do you guys like the cleaning supplies organization video? Did you like that? Or refill video? Did you guys like that? Because if so, I'll do some more because I actually like doing that. That was actually pretty fun. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Look at Target. They had cheap ones. Okay. Get one. I love my deep freezer. Absolutely gonna get one. Sam's has great deals on them. Yes, I know. I saw some of those. Go to the doctor because I fell and I shifted my tailbone. Okay, yeah, my mom was telling me that. She's like, you might need to go get like an x-ray. And I was like, well, I don't want to go for my tailbone if it's going to get better, if there's nothing wrong with it. So I was like, if it doesn't feel better by like Friday, I'll probably go. I'm trying to give it some days to heal up. But now I'm like, oh no, it's hurting pretty badly. Yes, you love that vlog. Okay, can't believe you don't have one already. Yeah, I've been making it this far. I just grocery shop a lot. But I feel like it would save me from having to go back and forth to, and I need to send Babe back to the meat market because we haven't been back to the meat market in a few months. So I need to send him back to the meat market and to get a whole bunch of cuts of meat, stock up our stuff just to have it, just in case of emergencies, and just because we have a big family anyway. Anyway, I digress. Let me get out of here. I love you guys. Thank you so much for rocking with me on this live stream adventure. If you haven't already, please don't forget to hit a like for your girl because it's free and it'll cost you nothing. And I'm going to go get these snacks for these kids. Okay? Bye.